How do investors get information on the balance of trade? This index must be evaluated for several periods to understand the specific features of a government. Countries generally attempt to balance their imports and exports, but there are some countries whose balance goes from positive to negative and vice versa from year to year. The most important thing to understand is that you can predict how a country's economy will develop based on its usual characteristics. So if new information corresponds to previous situations, then development is progressing in the usual way, while sharp deviations in either direction mean that something unusual is happening. To understand what exactly is going on, you must analyze other indicators. For example, you should take a look at consumer confidence surveys. In the US, there are 3 sources of statistical data that will measure the willingness and confidence of the population to spend their money on goods in the near future. 1. The University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Survey. 2. The Consumer Board, which is the Consumer Confidence Index. And 3. The ABC News and Money Opinion Survey. Indices measuring the willingness and confidence of the population to spend money are constructed using various popular surveys regarding conditions today and in the near future. Ranging from 6 to 12 months, the surveys aim to uncover how favorable today's conditions are for solving financial problems, purchasing durable goods, and employment, among other things. The collected data is published once a month. Consumer confidence indices are leading indicators, as the mood of consumers largely determines whether they will spend money or not. And so by using these indices, you can predict sales volumes and ultimately the country's GDP. However, the confidence is an emotion that can easily change. These indicators are influenced by many factors, and even the nature of the influence can change over time. For example, sometimes consumers are more worried by inflation than unemployment, so the correlation changes. How do investors use this indicator? Well, since it is a leading indicator, it only lets you predict the approximate mood of consumers. It must be taken together with other indicators.